Hi, good afternoon. My name is Nickolette. I'm an occupational therapy student, and today I'll be asking you a few questions just to get to know more about you and how you go about life and your daily activities. I'll be following up with a few questions. I just want you to be as elaborate as possible. Okay? Could I have your name, please?
Sharon Thomas.
Hi, Sharon. Nice to meet you. First I'm going to start off by asking, Ms. Sharon, how old are you?
I'm 60 years old.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Jamaica.
Jamaica. Oh, that's nice. You're in Miami. How long have you been in Miami?
Well, I came to Miami 30 years ago.
30 years ago?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. What made you want to come to Miami?
Just for the betterment of life for me and my children.
Okay. I'm sure you really like Jamaica, huh? You really miss it.
Yes, I do miss the living the life. It's different from here, but I'm adjusting to the American life.
Okay. Do you have a preference?
Depends. Sometimes I prefer I'm home, sometimes I prefer I'm here.
Okay. When's the last time you visited?
3 years ago to visit my dad, who is 100 years old, but he passed last year due to during the pandemic.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. He's 100 years old.
Okay. Do you work?
Yes, I work.
What do you do?
I work as a social worker with Miami-Dade.
Okay. Could you let me know more about your work?
My work as a social worker, you try to help the community. We are social services, so we try to help the poor people who don't know how to do stuff, don't know how to use a computer. You know, they can't afford to have after school work for their children while they go to work. And our biggest population is our elderly people, who most people push aside because they can't help themselves. So we try to help them a lot. We try to help them with paying their light bill because they only live on a small check. So they try to stretch their money, assist them in paying, applying for their food stamp benefits, make calls for them because sometimes they're so scared of using the phone or the computer. So we try to help them. So we are a social service. We are the eyes and the ears of the community.
Nice. How long have you been a social worker?
19 years.
Oh, wow. You really
ready to retire.
Oh, man, that must be heavenly. I take it you really like being a social worker.
Yes, I do, because I like helping people and I like to see people happy. So, helping them to be satisfied and knowing that they're part of the community or part of this world is very rewarding and fulfilling.
I see. I'm glad to hear that. We're kind of like along the same lines. You like helping people. I like helping people. So I definitely feel where you're coming from. Okay, so Ms. Sharon, would you mind letting me know what is your daily life like from the moment you wake up in the morning to the moment you lay your head down to go to sleep at night? What is that routine like for you?
Well, I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, just try to get ready to go to work. So I wake up, I have eye problems, so I have to apply my eye drops. I gotta get my bed ready. I like my bed to be spread, looking good before I go. I have a bath. And when I have a bath, get ready. I make my breakfast almost every morning. Because I like to have home cooked food, so I try to make my home breakfast. And I get to work, like I'm working 5 minutes away from my job, which is a blessing. So I get to work, do my daily job, which is most times I'm on the computer helping people. I get a hour lunch and 2 15-minute breaks, so I try to use my lunchtime to to fix my lunch. When I get off in the evenings, when I get home, I try to walk. Sometimes it's hard, but I try at least once. It's supposed to be twice a week as my doctor recommend.
Okay.
I may cook and I may not cook. I try to relax, to calm myself down and watch TV, then get ready to bed and let my life start all over again the next day.
Okay, so from like the moment you get home from work till you go to sleep, you mean watch TV, unwind, relax?
And wind down and have a hot shower, or, just to wind down.
Okay. How do you get to and from work?
I drive. I can drive, which is, even though I have an eye problem, my daytime driving is very good, so
Okay.
I drive to work.
Okay, so that works, right? Because your work hours are in the daytime. So
Right.
Best of both worlds. Okay. Do you have any family?
Yes, I have children, grandchildren, brothers, sister.
Okay.
My daughter lives with me.
Okay, how many children do you have?
Three boy
children?
and a girl.
Okay.
And my daughter lives in the house.
Okay, and your grandchildren?
Yes, they live with their parents. So I have 5 grandchildren between the ages of 23 and 8 months. But they live with their parents. I see the smaller ones them, but the bigger ones them sometime.
Okay, 8 months to 24 years. That's a nice range. So you
Always,
get the best of
yeah.
all age groups.
Right. I always have family. I always have them. Somebody. Yeah.
That's nice. Always have someone around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any beliefs or values that you stand by?
I believe I'm a non-denomination church, which I believe in God.
Okay.
And what was the next question again?
Just any values that you withhold with that?
My values, when you say values,
Just things that you like believe in, your concrete beliefs in life.
yeah, my concrete word believe is believe in God, believe in have faith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so like sounds like you go to church.
I go to now pandemic church is on online, so we do church online.
Okay, that's nice. I know the pandemic really got people to be kind
Yes,
of
it
tech
do.
savvy.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. Okay, do you have any interests or hobbies?
I like to walk. I don't know if that's an interest or my hobby, but I like to walk.
Mm-hmm.
I like to read.
Okay.
I like to read. What else do I like? I like to cook something, not everything. Some things I enjoy doing.
Uh-huh.
Cooking, yeah.
Okay. And any other hobbies? Is that all?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay. So why are you seeking occupational therapy?
The problem I have, 2 years ago, I did remove a tumor. And after removing the tumor, I started to have that sciatic pain, which I never had. So I would love to get some help with that.
Okay.
It hurts real bad, especially when the weather changes. And the other problem I would love you to look into is the nerves pain at the bottom of the foot.
Okay.
With that problem on the bottom of my foot, I was told by the nurse that it's nerve pain, it's nerve problem, and it will go away. But it's 3 years now and it still is there.
Okay. What was the initial cause? What caused you to have that sciatic pain?
I think it comes from when I had that surgery. Maybe they have to remove whatever tumor it was on the tailbone. So maybe it has that may have something to do with the sciatica, because I've never had it since I had the surgery. Then that's when I had started to have this sciatic problem.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds really painful. What do you
It's very
do?
painful.
What do you do for pain pain
pain
management for
I take Tylenol because I don't want to get addictive to those other pain medications, so I take Tylenol. For the one on the from the nerves end, I just try to massage it as much as I can. So if you could help me with that, I'll be glad.
Okay, by massaging it, do you mean like a foot rub or like a compression ball?
A compression ball. I roll it on the compression ball.
So you roll your foot back and forth on the compression ball. Okay, not bad. With this pain or with this issue that you have, what are some limitations that you feel like you face with it?
The limitation I'm having, I cannot run. I don't even think I can dance anymore because it's preventing me from movement. Prevent most of my movement.
Okay. You enjoyed dancing prior to the...
Yes, I did. We're from Jamaica. We like to dance.
I hear you on that one, Miss Sharon. Okay, any other barriers that you might have with that?
Okay, so when I'm walking, going upstairs, coming downstairs, I have to put the good foot forward, which is the right one, just to help up the next one. So those are the things that bother me since after this surgery.
Okay. So with those limitations in mind, what do you want to get back to?
Get back to normal. Get back to not being afraid to wear my good shoes. You know, I have to be wearing padded shoes, which is hard to find. Okay. But I can wear slippers. I can wear shoes with high heel because it bothered me so much. Okay. Okay. Would you mind just describing what your environment is like at home? What's your environment like? Your home layout? I was a single family home, so thank God I don't have to go up any big stairs. Okay. So my room, my house is spaced out. My bed, maybe sometimes I have to use a stool to get up on it. Okay. But apart from that, if I'm going to take a bath, I may have to use the good foot first to get in the bath, then use the other foot, you know. So. Okay. Do you have a shower or do you have a bathtub? Bathtub. Okay. And what about walking around the house? Well, because I know my environment, I can manage walking around. With that pain, do you think you have trouble with balance per se? Yeah. Or would you say you have trouble with balance? Yeah, I have balance problem. Okay. Okay. Well, Ms. Sharon, I've developed my notes on you, and I believe that you would benefit from occupational therapy. So I do look forward to working with you. I see that maybe some suggestions I can offer are specific podiatrist recommended or suggested shoes. So like those shoes that you mentioned, you're having a lot of difficulty. We can prescribe you specific shoes that might work, that may make you feel a little bit more comfortable. And also if you have some issues with balance, maybe we can install some bars around the home where you spend the most time, or maybe we can even issue a cane if you feel like it might benefit you. Okay, that sounds kind of good. Okay, do you have any other questions for me? Right now, no, not really. I don't know anything right now, but since when we start to work together, if I develop more questions, then I'll go ahead and ask you. Okay, well, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to interview you. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Have a good day. You too. Bye.